So I want you to sit down on your mat, on your towel. Let's get started. I'm just going to pop some music on. I've put the playlist up on the phone, so it's later and you want to download the music. DJ Taz Rashid is my hero. He's letting us use all this music, but we're allowed to use it streaming, so you can download it and play it while you do your yoga practice. All right, what we're going to do is some nice gentle yoga so everybody can breathe, make shapes, unblock some stuck energy, and then I'm going to play some sound bowls back there. Sound bowls working on relaxing frequencies in the body. If you've never heard sound bowls, it's pretty wild stuff. All right, let's just start, as always, just by grounding ourselves. Right, what does grounding mean? Grounding, connecting to the ground. Right, we're electrical beings, we're energetic entities, we're made up of molecules. That's the reason we're all made up of the same stuff. Right, so to ground down, if you can connect to the ground, you're physically grounding your energy. So place your hands down on your knees. You can tuck all your belly in, all your bits, or just let it all hang out. Because guess what? Nobody really cares, right? Just you. So allow the eyes to close. Let the hands be heavy on the knees for a few minutes. I want you to just focus on the breath. That breath that is the only reason you're alive today. All right, so take a deep inhale in through the nose. Even if you're only tuning in for 5 minutes, close your eyes for me. You're not missing anything exciting here. Close your eyes, take a deep inhale through the nose, and exhale it out through the mouth. All right, you're doing yoga. Let's go. Inhale through the nose. Sit nice and tall for me. Exhale, relax. Let's do one more. And relax. Seal the lips and just focus on your breath. I want you to inhale into the belly. Let the belly rise. And as you exhale, push that breath down to the ground through your tailbone, right? So inhale all the way down into the belly, fill the belly. And exhale it right down through your butt crack into the ground. And I want you to take 10 of these breaths by yourself. Fill the belly through the bum. Next inhale, just slowly lift the shoulders up towards the ears. You can keep your eyes closed, just take a couple of shoulder rolls back, draw them up towards the ears as you inhale. Sit up, exhale, roll them right round to the back. Let's do a few more of those, following your breath. All right, anybody that hasn't done yoga before, how are we doing? It's not too bloody hard, is it? Breathing, sitting, grounding. Maybe take a good morning stretch, hands up above the head, reach up. Palms come together, just look up, reach, reach, reach. Take the hands down, all the way down like you're yawning, down to the side. And again, inhale. Bring the hands together, maybe clasping the fingers this time. turn the palms to face up, reach up. So you stretch up through that upper back, look up. Keep your eyes closed, but keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Go maybe just lean over to one side. Don't fall over. Root that right bum cheek, left bum cheek into the ground. Inhale, come back to center, reach up, roach up. Exhale, other side. Root your bum. Good, inhale, come up to center. Twist around for me. Just take a little gentle twist round to the back. You can go to the left. Right hand on the knee, left hand behind. Just look over your shoulder. Now that you've found your shape, inhale, sit a little taller. Twist round a little bit more. Drop your chin. That poor neck supporting that big fat head of yours. With all those brains inside, right? Good, inhale, release, just come back to center, nice and gently. Take a breath, exhale. Next inhale, twist round the other side. Left hand on top of the knee. Other hand behind your bum, look over your shoulder, drop your chin. Now sit tall with your inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit more. And breathe. Good, release it back around. Draw the soles of the feet together and make me a diamond shape. Now if it's hard for you to sit up, right, maybe there's a belly hanging out, maybe your hips are tight, you can grab a pillow, grab something, grab anything, and sit up, right? So you see what this does, it lifts the hips above the ankles and knees, and it makes it easier to lean forward, right? So shove something underneath your bum if you have trouble sitting up, right? And I want you to lean forward on an exhale, maybe bring the palms underneath the calves. Palms face up and just look down at your feet. Open the feet up like a book. So you're either sitting up on something or you're sitting on the floor, hands underneath like this, right? All right, now you've got your shape. So we inhale, we lengthen our spine. Exhale, we draw forward a little bit more. Let the chin come into the chest. And I want you to hang out here until I get us to rise out. So what we're doing is allowing the lower back. So take a feel around your body with your mind. See where it's telling you some messages like, ow, my bloody back hurts, right? But we don't want anything to hurt. We want to feel like a bite, like, shit, I can't go any farther forward, right? Now, once you find that bite, it's called an edge, right? So once you find that edge, you take another deep breath into that area. So like, imagine the breath going down into your lower back. And exhale, try to soften around that space, because when we feel discomfort in a shape, in a pose, you kind of try to get out of it, right? Like in life, something's uncomfortable, what do? We go into fight mode, right? We don't want to stay there. Nobody likes being uncomfortable in life. Nobody likes being uncomfortable in a shape. But if we lean into it, like if we lean into things in life, right, it's not quite as bad as it was on first go round, right? So the more we get used to leaning into things, they kind of go away eventually, right? Because you're dealing with it. So that's the philosophy for today. Let's breathe. Try to soften. What's going on in your body, right? We need to soften the muscle once we relax. So scan your body, anywhere you're still holding on, let go. Where are you holding on too tight in your life? Let go, see what happens. So once we let go of our defense mechanism, our muscles being tight, we get into deeper stuff, the fascia, connective tissue. And that's what we need to access, because that's the stuff that's stopping us moving forward. Our bodies, right? That's what's making us stiff. Beautifully and slowly this morning. It's Sunday, we all bloody made it to Sunday. I think it's Sunday. I think every day has felt like Sunday. Isn't that a song? Good, slowly rise for me. Release the hands, just slow, slow, slow. Rub your core sore thighs and extend your right leg forward. Bring that left foot all the way into the inside thigh. So that's what it looks like here. Good. Take an inhale. Reach the hands high up. So you're trying to add length in the spine. Try to pull up from the front of the body, the back of the body. Look at your big long leg in front of you, or your big short leg, and reach over. I want you to kind of twist towards the outside. And maybe you get stuck here and you go, oh, bloody hell, why am I doing this? Right? So I want you to inhale, lift up. Just show you from this way. Exhale. Try to walk the fingers out a little more. You get stuck again, right? That point, that bite. Inhale up. Exhale, lower down a little bit more. Chin into chest and relax. Now, see the arms? Let them go. Just let the elbows relax. I don't want any tension in your body at all. Chin into chest. I'm just going to turn the lights up so you can see a little clearer. There we go. Focus on your breathing. And where are you feeling this in the body? Left hip, left lower back. Release your neck. Make sure you're not trying to crank your neck up. Relax the top of the head down. Go a little bit farther down, just release a little bit more, that fascia, that connective tissue, slowly, slowly, slowly starts to give way in the body. And breathe, take a deeper breath than you've been doing, breathe. Deep breaths for me. Good, slowly rise, slowly, slowly, right? Don't just sit up. That's why we go slow. Your leg that's bent, take that same hand, the same side behind your bum, and just lift up. So come onto that bent knee, just lift up for a moment, stretch out through the side, reach the fingers back, and then come down. Beautiful. Just extend the legs out in front, shake them out a little. Take an inhale. And an exhale, grab your bum underneath, pull it out from your sit bones, right? Take a hold, have a good squeeze, pull it out. I want you to feel your sit bones rooted into the ground. Good, take an inhale, lift up. Now if you're on your pillow or on your block, if your hips are tight, sit up, okay? Slowly draw the hands forward. Maybe, like today I'm stiff. So this is where I get to. Once I get to that first bite, that first edge, I inhale, sit taller, lift up through the chest. Exhale, try to slide a little bit farther down. And again, inhale. Exhale. Now I'm not kind of hunching over the head, because what happens there, you're stretching out your upper back, right? We want to get into hamstrings and lower back. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, pelvis tilts forward a little bit more. And again, inhale, lift, draw forward and down. We'll take one more. Inhale, exhale, draw forward. If you can take hold of your big toes, you can make it active, or just bring your hands on your shins, relax the elbows, chin into chest, and take 10 nice deep breaths here for me. Close your eyes if your mind begins to wander, right? You shut down the stimulation coming in. Slowly, slowly rising. Take the hands behind the bum, fingers point towards the bum. Draw the heels in for option number one. You can just lift up, release the back. Extend the legs, option number two. Just ignore my hand. I broke my wrist, so I'm going to stay on my fingertips. You can lift up, take the head back, lift up the bum. You can try either one of those just to release, and then come back up to sitting for me. Okay, other side now. So you take your right foot into the sole of the foot, into the sole of the thigh. I give up. You know what I'm talking about. Foot into the bloody leg. Good. Grab your bum. Pull it out from your sit bones. Take an inhale. Reach up, reach up. Exhale, slowly lowering forward with a little bit of a twist out towards your outside of that calf, that shin. Right, I've got my shape. So inhale, lift up through the chest. Exhale, walk the fingers and walk the body a little bit more. Let's do one more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, walk in, fold in, chin down to chest. All right, you've got your shape. Relax the chin in. Head heavy, close your eyes. Now notice in the body where this is, where the sensation is. Maybe in that hamstring at the back of your leg. Maybe a little bit in that outside hip. That with the twist brings a few more players to the party. So start to send your breath, imagine your breath going down into the hip and opening, creating space in the joints. Physically trying to relax all the muscles anywhere you are holding on. What happens when you squeeze and hold on so tight? What happens? You eventually get too tired, you have to let go. Sometimes we don't even realize we're holding on so tight to things in our life. Well, we've all had our bums kicked at the moment, right? Anything that we were holding on too tight to, we got dragged off, we got slapped off, taken off, right? And how's it feeling? Control, maybe, we all have an element of trying to control things in our life, right? It helps us manage and navigate our lives. If you are somebody that's house has to be bloody tidy all the time, how does it feel to have a house full of people, or house a little bit untidy at the moment, right? Has it killed you? No. Just notice your habits. your work is your identity and you're not allowed to go into work now, notice what it's bringing up for you. If you work from home and nothing much has changed, notice how that makes you feel. Right? We get a chance now to create some space within our days, space in our lives to really observe and see how are we living our lives. The word life means movement, energy. Are you living your life with energy? Or are you stuck, stagnant? Right now that we are stuck in many ways, how can you bring life into that feeling of being almost trapped, right? Finding other outlets for your energy. Slowly rise. At last I shut up. Bring the feet in towards the bum. Find your way onto all fours. So bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Take the knees hip width apart. Curl the toes under so you've got a nice firm base here. Let's take an inhale. Drop the belly. Lift the nose to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Draw the belly in and push the mat away. Tailbone tucks. Inhale, other way, follow your breath, belly falls. Tailbone to the sky, nose to the sky. You can keep your eyes closed. Good, pressing down. So these nice little moves. We're on Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon yoga, wherever you're watching in the world, nice and chilled. Sunday, usually the only day we ever let ourselves rest. Is not interesting. Good, coming into neutral. I want you to walk your hands farther forward. Bring your hands farther forward, cross the ankles. Actually, leave the ankles uncrossed, keep the toes folded. Let's take some big giant circles with the hips. So you're going to press your hips back to your bum, inhale, circle forward. Exhale, take it back. So big giant rolls. So you're getting into your hips, close the eyes. Exhale, giant circles. And notice where you're tight in your body. Switching directions when it feels good for you, whenever. Inhale forward. Exhale, press it back. Just do a couple more of those for me. Inhale. And whenever you're ready, bring the hands back underneath the shoulders, coming back to that tabletop position. Curl the toes under and lift the hips high for me. Spread your fingers on your mat and it's downward facing dog. So, start to just paddle out the heels. Press one heel down, soften the other knee. Push back through the hands, look at your belly button, and just shake your head side to side for me slowly. Bending one knee deep, other knee deep. Good. Take an inhale, come high on the toes. Bend the knees and bring your belly all the way down to the knees. Push back, push the mat away. Good. Hips high, downward facing dog. Push back, take an inhale. Lift that left leg up and draw it through in between the hands. Take your time. Now you can drop down to your back knee for me. Hands are framing that front foot. Now take your hands to the inside of that foot. Toe heel, the toes to the outside edge of the mat. Your back toes, just release those. Bring the hands down so you're flat on your palms. Maybe take your left hand onto that left knee, just press it out a little. You can look over your shoulder. Just open up that inside thigh, inside of your hip. Good, bring the hand back down. You can toe heel the foot in a little bit more, but stay with the hands to the inside of that foot. Good, now if that feels good, if that feels quite okay on this hip flexor, the front of that thigh, you could maybe even come down to the elbows, right? Or if you've got your pillow or a block, come up here. And it's called lizard, but it's really getting into the hip and it's really getting into that inside thigh and into that psoas hip flexor. I'm going to come down here and let's take 10 deep breaths now here. Try to relax. Take a nice deep breath and slowly walk the foot into the center of the mat. Take the hand onto the opposite side. I want you to draw your hips back. Curl your back toe under for me. Draw your hips back to the back heel slowly. Try to extend that front leg. You can have a bend. We're going to just release that hamstring. Hands at either side of the leg. Take an inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, slowly draw the body forward. Flex the foot up and think about your tailbone. Take it back and up, tilt it back and up. Beautiful, stamp that front foot into the ground. Take the hands to the inside and slowly walk around all the way, lift up, rotate the toes to the outside edges of your mat so they're parallel, fingers down in front of you. You can have a soft bend in the knee, take an inhale, look forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale slowly, crown of head folds in towards the ground. Walk the hands back, let the head hang. Shake your head side to side. Nod it. Just make sure there's no tension going on in the head. Slowly walk the hands back to the front of your mat. Drop down to that back knee. Keep your back toes curled under and lift up into a crescent lunge. Lift the hands up. Lean back a little. Bring the hands down behind the back. Clasp the fingers. Push the hands down. Open out. Shoulders come together behind the back. Chest open. Look up. Try to lean forward a little bit more. Take 3 more breaths. Release the hands, the right hand comes down, that's the opposite hand to the foot in front. Open up, left hand high to the sky, a little twist, so you're twisting out. If you want to float your back knee off, you can float the back knee. Reach up, you can make 3 big circles with the arm, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time for me. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands down. Step that front foot back, downward, facing dog. Paddle the heels, spread the fingers. Take your time getting there. your nose and exhale through the mouth for me. Press the heels down towards the ground. Draw your belly button in, look at your belly. And when you're ready, right leg, lift it up, bring it through in between the hands, and drop down to the back heel for me. So just hold that nice runner's lunge, back toes curled under. Now take the fingers to the inside of the foot, toe heel, that foot, can you see my bloody foot yet? To the outside edge of the mat, I'll come here. Good, one hand down on the ground, same hand as the bent knee. Use that hand to just press out, push it out a little bit. Maybe gaze, I got my knockers are falling out. Look over your shoulder. Look over your shoulder. Good, using that hand to open up that inside thigh. You can roll onto the outside edge of that front foot if you like. See what that does to the body. Good, come back. Toe heel that foot in a little. Bring the hands back to the inside of the thigh. I'll come round here. And let's slowly, see if you can lower down onto your elbows or onto a pillow. Oh, a bit stiffer on this side. And I'm going to take 10 deep breaths here. So close your eyes, settle in. Down there or on a pillow. I'm going to take the pillow option. Get about 5 deep breaths left. Relax your head. Anything you can relax even more, let it go. Where are you holding on? Let it go. Slowly. Walk. Take the hands either side of the front foot. Draw the bum back to the heel. Straighten out that front leg to your degree. Flex the toe up. So your back toes curled under. Just bring yourself square over that leg. Inhale, lengthen. Look forward. Exhale, slowly. Draw the chest down towards that leg. Chin into chest. Take 5 breaths for me. Slowly rise, press into that front foot, press it down back onto the ground. Bring your left hand forward and lift right hand up to the sky, little dragonfly twist. Take the gaze up to the fingers. If you like, you can float that back knee off. Reach up, let's take 3 big circles to the back. Bring the fingers forward, big giant clock face. Now if your shoulders are tight, shorten the lever, bring the hand onto the shoulder and rotate the elbow, right? There's always options. Drop your knee down, just take it easy. Good, bring the hands to the inside of the foot and slowly rotate round to the side. I'm going to face this way so you can see. Bring the hands, the bloody weird bug. Now inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold and walk the fingers back. Look up at your belly button. right hand up overhead. You can rotate the wrist maybe. Change direction, just flick the fingers, just get some mobilization. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, other side, reach up. Look up at your hand, mobilize the wrist. Bring the hand down. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold in a little deeper. Walk the hands all the way back to frame that front foot. This time, step that back leg in to join the front foot. Bend the knees and come on up to chair pose. So our bums down, our hands are high, lift all 10 toes off the ground. Bring your knees together for this one, squeeze them. Good, bring the palms down through center. Twist out to the left. So take your right elbow onto left knee, gaze up at the ceiling. Maybe open out your arms. Reach one up, reach one down. Come back to center. Look up at your hands. Palms through heart, twist the other side. Good, now press down through the hands, lift up, maybe opening out your wings, and take the gaze up to the top hand. Inhale, come back to center. Now my bloody legs are tired, so let's fold in. Look at your knees. Take an inhale, look out. Take the palms down. Take the feet back and drop down to one knee, the other knee, and walk the hands all the way back onto the knees. Now, curl your toes under. Can you see? Curl the back toes under. Take the knees apart for me. And if this is hurting on the knees, you could also fold your mat over. Right? Get a little more padding under there. You could even put your pillow under there. Now bring your hands behind onto your hips, fingers point down. Take an inhale. Look up, open out the chest and exhale. See if you can tilt the head back. Draw your elbows together and press the hips forward. It's called camel pose. It's just a little back bend for you. Now if your neck is tight, just look forward. Right, listen to your body. I'm going to just look forward, draw my elbows closer together. If that feels super easy, very slowly, see if you can take one hand down to the heel, other hand down to the heel. But only if you have no back problems, if that feels good. Press forward with the hips, take the head back, shoulders drawing together, breathe. Take 2 more deep breaths for me. Very, very, very slowly you come out the way you got in. One hand comes back to the hip, other hand back to the hip. Slowly rise. Lift up. Release the toes. Take a breath. I'm going to unfold my mat. I'm going to bring my big toes together. I'm going to sit my bum back down onto the heels. And I'm going to draw the hands forward. I'm going to come into child's pose. Child's pose is fantastic. Take your knees as far apart as you can. Walk the hands forward. Bring your third eye, the forehead, down to the mat. And walk the hands forward. Maybe come up onto the fingers like a tent. Make a tent with the hands. Like a teepee. And then you'll feel that upper back extending out a little more. Then take a breath out, relax everything. Let's take 20 deep breaths here. Let your belly fall down in between your legs. I want you to really, really let everything go. And if it's too difficult for you to get your butt back to your heels,
Just stay where you are, but try to just soften. You can put a pillow behind your knees to kind of give you a little bit more padding there. Alright, I nearly fell asleep there. Slowly rising up onto the hands. Take the feet out in front of you. I really did nearly fall asleep. Relaxing this yoga stuff, right? So just take the feet out in front. Let's lie down onto our backs. Hug the knees into the chest for me. You can rock a little left to right, right to left. Maybe just extend the feet up to the ceiling, hands down by the sides. Just rotate the ankles. You can close your eyes. You're not missing anything exciting. Point and flex the toes. And breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, nice and gentle. Good, hug the knees into the chest. And just roll over onto your right side. Come round to you so you can see. Just extend the hands out like aeroplane wings. Turn your palms up and turn your gaze over to the opposite shoulder. Take 5 deep breaths here. Okay, that bottom leg. Take the bottom leg behind you. So roll a little bit farther forward onto your front. See if you can take hold of that bottom leg. It'll be your right foot with your left hand. So you're trying to take hold of the foot. If that's not happening, just roll one leg forward 90 degrees, other leg back about 90 degrees. You're just trying to get a little twist. It's called cat pulling tail. You gaze over the opposite shoulder. So you're getting into hips, quads, so your bottom leg is bent back. Your heel comes towards the bum. Front leg can be extended or a little bit bent. Look over the shoulder. Take 5 breaths here for me. Try to soften. Slowly release that foot. Bring both knees back up to the side. And slowly drop your feet, shuffle your bum so your lower back's back, nested into the ground comfortably. Take the hands out like airplane wings, take the knees back over to the other side. Head turns opposite direction to the knees. Take 5 deep breaths. Make sure your palms are facing up so your shoulders can be flat into your mat. And breathe. If this is tight on your lower back, you can bring your knees up a little bit more. Just play with what feels good for your body. It's very different from mine, from everybody else's. That's why we don't compare. Right? We're all different sizes, different shapes. So what's good for one isn't necessarily good for everybody. So you find what works for you. And just chill out, relax. That bottom leg, draw it back, draw the top leg forward. You might release the top hand to get into the shape first. So grab the bottom foot if it's available for you. Extend that front leg out a little, and then take the gaze over the shoulder. It's the last little gnarly shape that we're going to make in our nice gentle Sunday chilled out yoga practice. Breathing, making shapes, and chilling out. Take 3 more breaths here for me. Good, bring both knees together to the side. Rotate back onto your back. Shuffle yourself into a comfortable position. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little left to right, right to left. And then slowly extend the legs long onto your mat. Take the hands down by the sides. Turn your palms up. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale it out through the mouth. Seal the lips and take a nice deep breath. That's it, nice and relaxed. This is your final resting shape. This is the most important thing you're going to do today. Is just lay back and relax, and I'm going to play some sound bowls for you. So just relax, rest. Until I make a little chime, and it'll be time to open your eyes.
Take a soft inhale. Soft exhale. Slowly just breathing life back into your body. Maybe the left hand comes onto the heart, the right hand onto the belly. And just connect. Just feel the heart, feel the belly. And take a deep breath into this space. When you're ready, a nice good morning stretch. Reach the hands up above the head. Good morning stretch. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And just roll onto one side that feels good right now. When you're ready, press yourself slowly up to a cross-legged seated position. Draw the hands into the heart. Bring your palms together. We always just finish off with a few breaths. Take a deep inhale and exhale. And again, deep inhale and an exhale. The light in me honors, feels, and is connected to the light in each and every one of you today. Thank you for joining me. Hope you feel better today than an hour ago. Namaste. Beautiful.